Hello again, welcome back. It has been a couple of weeks since we spoke, and a lot has been going on, kind of just in life in general. I've been feeling really good. Pregnancy's been going really well, continuously just been super seamless so far, and I'm just feeling very grateful for that, but also feeling like I don't know, the carpal tunnel is still a real issue, especially at night. Even though I'm sleeping with these arm braces, I'm still waking up. There's still a sleep, especially my right side. My left side now and then, but my right side is way worse. Last night I could not sleep at all. I probably maybe slept an hour. So I'm very tired today. But I just felt like I had a full day today of doing things. So I still had to get out of the house. I still had to get ready. And so I thought I might as well hop on here too, because yeah, there's no amazing time to do this. Especially right now. We have 3 more weeks in Malmö, and then we're moving to Halmstad because my husband is starting his master's program at the university there, and it's just a 1-year, 2-semester intense course. So it won't be, hopefully we'll just be coming back to Malmö after that. Hopefully he can get some kind of position down here, because moving to another city after a year, like we've only been in Malmö a year, from coming right from the States, and landed here in Malmö because that's kind of what I know the best, and I feel most at home here. A new city would of course be really exciting too, but I also feel like, I don't know, it would be really amazing just to come back here to my job, to what I know. But again, it's just going to depend on where he can get kind of a position, as an exercise scientist position somewhere. What else? So I think because I couldn't sleep last night, more than anything, of course my hands falling asleep was the biggest issue, but also I was with a friend yesterday, and she's a really, she's an old co-worker really. Like, I worked in the movie theater here in Malmö for like 4 years between the ages of I was maybe 19 to 22, about that, around there. And working there was like working with my bestest friends, and it was just a very beautiful chapter, and a very crazy chapter, but a very beautiful one. And Sophia, this one girl that I was with yesterday, she's 5 weeks ahead of me. And so she is prepping. She's done the Swedish course with her midwife, and I know what these courses are. I've seen them, I have witnessed them, and they're just really not in depth at all. Midwives here come from a very medicalized background, and it's because a lot of them haven't seen a lot of physiological births. Honestly, especially the ones that are working not at the hospital, because here you're going to prenatal appointments with one midwife, and then when you go in for birth, it's a team of midwives you've never met before, and they know birth. Like, they see birth, they see unmedicated birth, they see epidural births, they see very medicalized births. And if you've just done the midwifery program, done your 50 births, and then you start working in a prenatal clinic, you don't really get that sense of like the deepness to your core of how this can change a person. And so I've been kind of on her a little bit, like, hey, so I am a childbirth educator, and if you want, I can come over and teach childbirth ed to you and your partner. And so she took me up on it, and I was there yesterday, and I was teaching, and I just, first of all, oh my gosh, I miss teaching so much. I think that realization of, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And here I don't know if I can do it in a way that midwives are doing it. I wish there wasn't just like, oh, you have to go through me privately, or some other kind of solution where I can actually get to all of these families and teach in a different way. Because it's all evidence-based, it's all very physiological process of birth, and so it's no real hippy-dippy crazy stuff that I'm teaching. It really is just a different approach, and how to prepare people, because I just felt when I've been working at labor and delivery now the past 3 months, it was just, people are so unprepared. Like, they have no idea what this is going to be like. They are clueless about breastfeeding, and there's just a lot there. There's a lot to freaking unpack. And if things aren't free in Sweden, people just don't tend to do them, because like, why would I pay when it's free? So it's a real shame, and I think we're doing parents here a real disservice. So when I was there teaching, my goal is always to have people crying at the end, which sounds really crazy, but it really is my goal. At the end of this education, I want to have them feeling things on a deeper level than they maybe ever have before. And when I was a doula in Portland, Oregon, I would do this in prenatal appointments too. Like, I would have 2 meetings with people in their home before the birth, and the second one, by the end of that visit, I want them kind of in tears. That's really my goal. It sounds really messed up, but that's my goal. And most of the time I really succeeded, or at least started sparking a lot of questions and deep thoughts. And so yesterday we were teaching, they have 5 weeks left, and they were kind of mind blown. They're like, this is completely new information. Like, this is something completely else. And I was like, yeah, I know. It's like, and I always end my education usually with like some kind of video. And I have this video of when I was at a birth in Portland, Oregon. I had the extreme honor of being one of the most professional. She was a physical therapist. She held mom groups. She was breastfeeding, lactation specialist. She was everything. She was amazing and so knowledgeable. She worked in the NICU, the neonatal unit, helping a lot with baby tension, because a lot of times it's not because of the birthing person that they can't maybe successfully breastfeed. Sometimes it really is the baby, and they're holding so much tension. And so she would be doing a lot of work on the babies in the neonatal unit. And so I think for her to hire me as a doula for her 3rd birth at home was just like, I was so honored. And she had a videographer there that was named Kyra, and just shout out Kyra. Like, I will link them all below, because they are incredible professionals, just to kind of like see what they're doing on social media, and check out their websites, because it's a lot of really good information. So anyway, I was for the first time in a professional video birth at home, and I was, again, so very honored just to get to be there as a part of that incredible team of women, just empowering Emily. So I showed this video at the end, and I will link it below as well, but it was really, it kind of hit them, you know, like really hard, like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be us soon. And I don't usually get emotional, but I got a little emotional yesterday, and I was like, gosh, I've never taught pregnant before. So it was really my first time doing that. And so I think a lot of thoughts kind of came to me at night, and I was rolling around, tossing and turning, just thinking about things a little differently, and just processing my own knowledge a lot. So yeah, it sparked a lot within me, and I think that really made it so I just could not sleep. I was like, I just got so much more excited for birth. And just unfortunately, I probably won't have a home birth. I had 2 incredible professionals that I worked with that were willing to come, one doula and one home birth midwife. And then I needed another home birth midwife. So I can't just have one, I have to have 2 for, you know, law restrictions, all these things. So I probably, unfortunately, won't get to have that because she did say yes, this other midwife, even though where I'm moving is an hour and a half away. And but the asking price right now for us, expecting a baby, we just can't afford that with this first one. There's just too much happening right now that we really have to prioritize where our money goes. And I do believe I can have a really empowering and successful water birth at the hospital. So I'm starting to kind of manifest and visualize and go through that whole process now as well. But that's still my goal, is to birth in the water and do it all unmedicated, because I want to see what my body's capable of. And who knows? I've been a doula forever, and I feel like I know a lot, but I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what baby's going to want to do. I'm only 50% of this equation, so I'm keeping, of course, everything open. Maybe it's good just to have all the options the first time and then be at the hospital. But it also only means I can have one or like two people, so one other person than my husband. And so I'm going to be bringing my mom. So I'm having her read a book right now about how to be a birth partner. And so that will be interesting how that's all going to be. But other than that, I have been really surprised this past weekend. My friends, it was a rainy weekend. I think it was on Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday. And my friends were like, oh, just come over, we'll eat some ramen and then we'll go to the Pride Festival and it'll be like a really chill day. I was like, perfect. Burke is working at home all day and like, I want to get out and see my friends before I have to move. So I went over there and oh my gosh, I got so surprised. Like we were 5 people. So it was 4 of my closest friends here who had literally gone above and beyond and surprised me so much that I was in tears. I was laughing, but then I was crying, and I just felt so loved. And they had all my vegan favorites from the city, the food catering and everything. And I was just like, beautiful gifts. And I can go through everything that I have once we're settled in our new apartment, because right now I'm just like unpacking everything, taking everything off the walls, and it's just it's not the time right now. But all the baby clothes are washed. We have bought a stroller secondhand. It's done. We bought a changing table that was also used secondhand, and right now it's just a dresser that I'm on the hunt for. So, oh, and also we have a crib, also secondhand. So I want to co-sleep, and we can talk all about that later, but a crib, I'm thinking that can just be good to have, and they can grow into it, and it could be for a toddler bed and, all these things. So I feel good in that department. So when we move, it's really just like putting together the crib and then putting all of the clothes in the dresser. Like really, I've kind of organized all the sizes so far. I have them all in bags, all of the clothes that I've gotten from my friends. I'm a little overwhelmed at how much I got. I hope I can use it all. But yeah, I'm gonna like really do that with my mom. My mom took a week vacation to just kind of help us move in and help us set up for the baby. And so then hopefully for at least 6 weeks, I can really just take it easy and just really nest and be off and just relax. So have a lot more time in August to do a lot more things on here as well. But another thing I wanted to say was that today, because of why I needed to get ready, not only was I going to hang out with one of my old roommates, bestie, Simon. He, one of the most incredible humans ever, but he lives in Stockholm, so he was in town. So I was gonna go eat lunch with him, but before that I got a time for a 3D ultrasound, because I was kind of curious that, like, there's a lot of opinions out there with ultrasounds, 3D, all these things, but I kind of was like, oh, this is my first one. I want to like experience everything. I want to do as much as I can. And so I got in with a time, and she could not see this baby. Like, he was in the most insane position. I will show you how he was lying in there. And I'll show you my belly, because this is my 30-week belly. So he is moving a lot in there. So he is actually head down. His back is this way. But he was literally holding on literally to his own feet. And he was sucking his toes like this. So I'm like, what? Like, we could not get any kind of picture because it was like, this is how he was pretty much. He was holding onto his feet, sucking his toes. And then he got the hiccups. And I like have been the past week, like, he's having the hiccups a lot, it feels like, because this isn't like a movement or a kick. This is really like feels like hiccups. And so he got the hiccups in the ultrasound. And it was so cute to see his little chest and like his mouth kind of a little bit like, you couldn't really see the details, but you could see him there, like just having the hiccups. So yeah, I died, even though we didn't get any pictures, it was okay. I got a picture, but it's just not even anything to really show. But no 3D picture. But the amniotic fluid is looking good. So that was really reassuring. He's +1 percentile in his weight, so he's measuring perfectly. His belly looked really good, his brain, his heart. So that felt just really good and reassuring. That's like, okay, everything's going okay. It feels really good. Not that I've been doubting it at all. It's just like another thing of like, okay, he's good and we're doing okay so far. So I'm taking it day by day, one day at a time, and just really just enjoying this time so much. And so yeah, that was really it. Working out still a couple times a week, strength training, getting in my 8,000 steps a day, and trying to do at least 2 days a week cardio, doing stairs in the park. So yeah, that's all feeling good, really good still. My body's feeling really good. And so yeah, that's really all the updates I have for you guys. And yeah, if you're pregnant and expecting, I hope everything is going well and that you're feeling really good. And do know you guys can always reach out to me if you have any questions, anything at all. This is my drug. I love talking about this stuff. But yeah, I hope you're all doing really well, and thanks for joining me again. Take care.